If you like our videos, consider checking out our Patreon.
Hey everybody, Gunner Bird here. It's Tuesday again, so that means...
No storage place.
That's jive talk for marijuana.
Nudity on slick paper.
Means it's fucking Tuesday.
Well, it means after last week when I was like, we're not spinning the wheel because I got something great that ended up not being great. We're spinning the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Oh, screen just froze, or not froze, but... Oh! It's not as light in here. Don't worry, when we come back it will be more light.
Yeah.
Because we forgot to turn the light on.
Tick.
A day in the life of Maxwell Cart.
Who the hell is Maxwell Cart?
We'll find out. We'll be back in a second. So we're back, and we're still not exactly fucking sure what the day in the life of Maxwell the Cart is.
We're not really sure of anything.
Yeah, like
really.
what's it tried to fucking teach us? But anyway, it doesn't matter. It starts off with this fucking distorted ass opening title, like the VHS fucking lines and all that kind of fucking shit with this fucking music.
Awesome music. I love the music, but now I'm gonna have like fucking nightmares of talking cash registers and
Because it stars the Register Sisters.
yeah.
And Maxwell the Cart, of course. And it opens up with two cash registers with lips and eyes talking about their day.
Yes, I had a good day too. Sue, my cashier, not only rang up a lot of sales, but she was so nice to all her customers. And I just know they'll all be coming back again.
Isn't it nice to have a day like this? I just know between all the sales we rang up and the friendly service that Sue and the rest of the employees gave that our store just has to be successful.
Yeah, there they go, like, and they're constantly moving, so you're not really sure which one's actually talking, and they both doing this, constantly going back and forth.
Uh-oh. Don't look now, but here comes that smart Alex shopping cart Max.
And then in comes Maxwell the Cart, which is a goddamn cart with fucking eyes. And
nose.
Well, the nose and the fucking mouth. The mouth and stuff looks like a goddamn hamburger. Because we rolls in all VHS pixelated. We're like, is that a fucking hamburger on the front of that? And then it starts moving. We're like, oh no.
I know, but like when it was starting to move, I was like, it's like a, you know, one of the Canadian talking heads from South Park, you know what I mean? How they portray Canadians. Those people were like, fuck you, buddy. And then it had like this thing where we were like,
Under
is
the
that
nose.
Mustache or is that eyes? Or...
No, it wasn't eyes, obviously. The eyes were way back.
Big, giant,
Yeah.
fucking... It looked like how like old school racist drunk cartoons were back then. They were the old school timey racist cartoons back then. How they would draw the eyes all like oval.
But anyway.
Somebody's like, you're retarded.
So I guess this is a cart safety training video? Because Maxwell starts talking about this careless lady and accidents and stuff like that.
This nice lady took me up and down every aisle in the store. I don't know what she had on her mind, but she sure was careless.
Come on, Max. Was she really that careless? Or did you happen to drag a wheel every so often?
Well, I may have helped her a little bit, but it was really fun. We started out in the first aisle by running over this other lady's heel. Boy, you should have heard the language she used. And by the time the manager gets through filling out that accident report, he's going to be a bear to live with.
Now, Max, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. All of the employees work so hard to make money for the store, and all you do is just eat up the profit by causing all those accidents.
Yeah, and profit isn't all I eat. I just had one of the tastiest pair of denims I believe I ever had in my life.
Why, Max, that's not fair. All these folks are so good to you, and you just don't appreciate it at all.
People mistreating carts. They should be more like bubbles.
And then Max, he hates cans and frozen food.
Have you ever seen how many cans they put in me when they tear down those displays? And even worse is when they empty those frozen food cases. Boy, I really drag my wheels when they start taking me to that freezer.
Well, Max, they've got to use something to put that frozen food in, and if they didn't clean the cases on schedule, we would really have a mess around here.
In fact, Max hates anything being put in him. You know, he's like,
Well, no, he says he don't mind at times, but
yeah, well, whatever. But like, half the time he was just a whiny little bitch.
well, because he wishes sometimes that people would use other things instead of him.
Yeah, but why me? I mean, they got bread trays and those nice metal crates from produce they can use. It's not like they're going to leave them in there forever. Besides, those crates are younger than I am, and they don't have wheels that have to keep rolling all the time.
Well, I guess they could use other things, but I suppose they see so many of you carts around that they just figure you're the handiest.
He's, why don't they use a dolly? I'm like, shut up, you're a cart.
Do your fucking job.
Right, you're a fucking cart. You carry things. Shut up. You know, and he's just there like, and then these careless people throw me into cars and down hills and shit. And I'm like, oh.
But I think they are starting
Like, I want to throw you down a fucking hill when I'm going down the aisle and your one wheel's going da-dunka, 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 da-dunka. And everybody in the whole goddamn place is staring at you. And you're just walking past every aisle going da-dunka, da-dunka, da-dunka. You just like,
No,
yeah.
the worst is like whenever you fucking have one, and it's not the one that does that, it's whenever the one wheel like locks up, so you're kind of just like dragging the one wheel, and it's fucking just leave it long,
This big
fucking
black
straight.
mark, yeah, the dude has to clean up and just look at you like, you motherfucker. It's like, fuck you, fix your shitty ass carts.
Bring in
Motherfucker,
bubbles.
Yeah, you're charging out the ass for all your goddamn produce. Least you could do is get some good carts.
So anyway, I think now the carts are planning kind of a revolt.
Well, believe you me, we're on our way to getting even. Every night when we're all together up front and they think we're resting, we're really planning what to do the next day. And you know, it's not just those grocery folks that mistreat us. The other day, my cousin Harry was used to pull a fish case that went out, and believe you me, we didn't even want him back in the line for several days.
I know. What the fuck was that? You know? It was like, me and my buddies are gonna get together and start some shit.
And he does wish that he was a wicker basket like his grandfather that all the pretty ladies used to carry around.
My granddaddy was a wicker basket that all the pretty ladies carried in their arms. The only thing I get is all the customers with cold hands.
Well, Max, we know you're important. Why, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be getting fed as much of that green stuff as we are.
So apparently his wicker basket grandpappy got all kinds of poo, you know, because he was like, all the pretty ladies carried my grandpappy around, you know. It's like, oh yeah? Like, and all they do is throw you into cars and shit.
Well, speaking
real
of
size.
cars and stuff, Max tells us about being left in the parking lot alone and how that scared him.
How about when I get left out on the parking lot? Why, the other day, a customer pushed me down in the corner of the lot, and I sat out there in the hot sun all day long. Then just yesterday, I got caught out there in that lightning storm. You know I'm scared to death of that stuff.
Yes, but running into the side of that pretty blue sedan was not very nice.
And then he talks about ramming a car.
The only time they seem to pay any attention to me around here is when I misbehave.
Well, you and your buddies ought to be getting plenty of attention, because I saw a recap of all the accidents the other day, and you guys sure are causing a lot of problems.
Remember, didn't he say something about, they were like, oh, you did that on purpose or something? I'm like, wait a minute, this thing has a self-conscious, like, it's like the, like, what is this, like, or Maximum Overdrive, where the carts, you just start coming alive and...
We made you!
Yeah!
We made you!
Yeah, the guy, the grocery clerk's outside screaming at him.
We made you!
When he slams him through a window.
Fucking AC/DC playing over the speakers.
Oh, that'd be fucking awesome.
Which is kind of weird now, because nowadays, with like that music being so old, it's not that strange that you could actually hear AC/DC played over the speakers in a grocery store.
That's true.
But anyway.
That's funny, though. Yeah.
Max says he doesn't mind carrying groceries, but he does hate being alone, so we're hearing about him being alone again.
And I don't mind carrying groceries to the car. I like to get a little sun and see the outside world. But when they leave me out there all alone, I get scared. Some of those drivers are really dangerous. Besides, all those reports you see about us blowing into cars is a bunch of hogwash. This nice little old lady pushed me and let me go without even a thank you. I drug my wheels and tried everything to stop before I hit that car.
Groceries.
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 Grosserias.
Grosserias.
Grosserias. Gross Michael Grosserias.
I don't know. It's like same thing people say wash and wash.
Well, we say wars because we're where we're from.
Somebody's like, give me a pop.
And we say
like, give me a
creek.
soda.
You know, instead of creek.
A creek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say creek.
Weirdos.
I don't say crick.
Everybody talks different. You know who talks different? People from Boston.
You know who talks different? People all over the world, dude.
So fucking angry all the time.
Boston people?
Yeah, they're all angry. They sound like they're about to get angry. Every time they just sound agitated. Every time they talk. Get in my car. Okay.
We go back to Maxwell to the cart, and, they talk about, like, how the front service people are good people.
Those front service people know how to treat us. They don't just let us go like that.
Well, it seems to me that front service people are really friendly to you, so why can't you cooperate with them a little bit?
But Maxwell being Maxwell, he's like, they could be better.
Well, they're not all that good. They could be better. I think some of them never look around. I mean, I've been sitting out there and had one walk right down the lane next to me and never even see me.
Maybe you were hidden by a car or something.
Yeah, a pretty girl or something.
He's like, oh, Maxwell, shut the fuck up. You're a cart dude. Like, you're never going to get head. You're never going to be able to
Do anything.
ride a roller coaster.
People are just going to insert things into you and push you around.
Oh, God.
Sounds like your life.
Sounds like a prisoner.
It sounds like your life.
Yeah,
People
pretty
insert things into you and then push you around.
That does sound like a prisoner's life. They insert things into you and they push you around for the first couple of years, And then you become surly like Maxwell.
So Max is here, and the Register sisters disappear, and he does a final monologue.
The final countdown.
You know, I'm not really a bad guy. I know I cost the store a lot of money in accidents. But if they'd just pay a little more attention to me, I could save them a lot of money. Everybody needs a little love and respect. Even a little old shopping cart.
And then we see a profile shot of Maxwell, and somebody drops shit into him. Blah.
Blue. And it says like a number,
Well, it says about cart
accidents
in 1981, and it has an amount of money. And then it gives us the numbers for 1982.
And then it's like
an amount of money.
Cart-related murders.
I wish. Maxwell behind bars.
Cart-related rapings.
Oh yeah, 1983.
Oh, cart-related rapings?
And then 1984.
Cart-related robberies.
And
You think
then,
there's ever been a cart-related robbery?
maybe.
That'd be awesome.
And then this video just fucking ends like that. So one, who was this made by?
Cart-related pornography.
Who was it made for? And was it just a cart safety video? Is that what this was? Because
And did anybody on that set turn around and go, does any of this make sense? No?
Why didn't they
Keep
go?
going though? Okay.
Why didn't they take Maxwell out into the parking lot, and showed Maxwell alone in the parking lot? Why were they just alone in a dark room with the Register sisters? It seems like they were going to have a fucking threesome when this fucking thing was over.
Why didn't they show a woman whipping him into a fucking tree or a car or another car or some shit? Why did they show angry Maxwell with an angry face and angry teeth, going into somebody's car?
Or not just why not just have him in the corner of the parking lot, which he described verbally?
Right.
Why did they cut to him sitting there with a frown and one single tear coming out of his fucking googly eye thing?
You mean
in the corner
the
of the parking
American
lot?
dude when they
No,
threw
but-
garbage on him?
Well, I mean, I guess yes, kind of, but not. That's not what I was thinking.
Why don't
but-
they show that commercial anymore? They should. They should revamp it. Because everybody's dicks now and nobody give a fuck. All the comments on it are like, fuck him, fuck you, fuck me, fuck everybody, fuck. That's all comments are, man. I mean, you go on the fucking HBO's Oprah Leaving Neverland. That's all it is. It's fuck, and it's usually fuck Oprah. Everybody was, I love Oprah. I'm gonna buy one of her books, and now it's like fuck her. Because they went after MJ.
But anyway, on that note, forgot our bird. We'll see you later.
People do write horrific shit on comments, man.
Yeah.
They just, because it's just this thing of I don't have to see you, so fuck you, N-word, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, everybody go kill yourself.
Yeah, they just blah blah blah. It's that simple, son.
I hope you get cancer.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they don't think about what their little fucking pea-brain. They don't think about what they just wrote. They're like, fuck you, blah, 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 blah.
Go
Fucking
kill yourself. I hope
racial slur, racial
Yeah.
slur. And they put their phone down and go, you know, I feel good about myself. I tell them, that asshole that you just said that horrific shit to probably went and was like, you don't know. Don't say crazy shit like that. And everybody's like, hey, you say fucking wrong shit. Like, yeah, but we know he's not going to off himself unless we quit. Quit him. Anyway. Listen to you. You're like,
I've still not decided what we're doing yet about the Call to Coons.
gears are grinding.
Because I don't want any more whiskey. That was awful. It
I
wasn't
know.
awful.
Well,
it was.
you know,
I think after the interview part was awful. Me and you were like, wow.
you're only saying that because we had passionate love that night.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Whiskey.
was awkward, but hey, whatever.
It
Whiskey.
happens.
You know,
It
yeah,
happens.
it's whiskey, you know. Did we end this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This has all just been outtake stuff. Credits running over top of it.
Yeah. Nobody's watching this part.
Nobody watches any of the parts.
You know, we could say whatever we want. Go ahead. You first.
I've been saying whatever I want all episode long.
Oh, your life.
Well, pretty much. And as of right now, I don't feel like saying anything. Goodbye.
Things to know.
Now, Max, you can't feel bad towards those people. Whenever they have an emergency like that, they sometimes grab the first thing they can. But you've got to admit, most of the time they treat you right. They even give you a steam bath and a lube job ever so often.
Boy, I can see you two sure lead a sheltered life. All you have to do is sit up there on the counter and be fed that pretty green stuff all day long, while I'm running all over the place trying to get a meal. These folks just don't respect me. They don't realize how important I am. They should have been in this business before I came along.